Cek cek.
Colo take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield. And he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Pass somewhat off target. Olise. That is good alertness. Olise. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Owen. Yamal. Who played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Cleared without hesitation. And he's had a hit. Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 5. Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Owen. Owen. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they're back on the ball again.
Colo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, delightful ball. Shot a goal! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Rooney. Neymar. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. And they win it back again. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Owen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rooney.
Allah.
Ball's gone astray. Messi. Olise. For Owen. Marcos Alonso.
Allah.
Van Dijk. And Owen!
Ah,
It's
son.
oh, he's been caught napping. Stop and the shot.
Allah.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, well played, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
자,
That has been cut short. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Colo were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal.
And the second
Number
half gets
26,
underway.
Robertson.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Foot in. Owen. He's got the shot away!
Asem.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Clips it so gently. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball. Some really good ball movement. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Colo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
Van Dijk out-muscles him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Alah.
Oh, easy pickings there.
The attendance
Stojkovic. Good spot, he's seen them.
71,098.
Had a shot!
Ah.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Colo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Dos.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Olise.
Alah, nggak melep-melep.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Colo have their second corner now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's really well manoeuvred. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. David Villa.
Alah.
So did he.
Musuh pemainnya
He
akeh.
could be in here. Neymar could try cutting inside here. There's the hit! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Stojkovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's an early cross. And that should get the job done. De Jong. Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stojkovic. Looks to clip it forward. Owen. He's shifting through the... He gets big! He scored! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Siapa dulu? Set.
Get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And it's Sneijder.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Elise. Neymar. That's it!
Oh!
And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Just 5 minutes
Yeah.
left.
Colo need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Elise cuts out the pass. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rooney. Messi.
Rooney, well, he was
Alah,
given the
apa sih
time
itu
and room
loh?
initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh ya.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Set. 3 menit tuh. Alah. Alah. Ya.
Some deception here. Fires from distance.
Alah,
That's at
ditulungin
the
wasit.
A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Tuh.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Just a
Colo
quick announcement.
really
It is now
will
time
be
for our
deflated
special
by
lottery.
the result,
Please
not just
grab the tickets
because
you were given
they
when you were
lost,
walking through
but the
gate.
manner of this defeat, Peter.
So thank you very much, Jim, for... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a such... Summerslide! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's Messi. He's played him through. Oh, important interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Teo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now he's off and running. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Marcos Alonso. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And Messi!
And
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. João Neves. He's got space in the area. Stojkovic. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Ball swung in, goes in for the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's through here. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and I'm very grateful.
And that's a throw-in.
Sila.
Szoboszlai. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had it taken off him.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
David Villa! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Beckham, and they win it back again. Batistuta. And smartly reclaimed. Julie!
Oh, Julie.
They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Succumbs to the pressure. And there's green grass ahead of him. And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly. Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. David Villa! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, it's Batistuta. It's Batistuta. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Koundé. And the volley. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Szoboszlai. And it's Messi.
Ah. Luar ini.
Stojkovic. He's got away. Terrific
Ah.
header. There it is. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh,
And
diselamatin
the first
wasit.
45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. Van Dijk. Colo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, nyangkut dia, bro.
Pavard. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Ah.
João Neves. Szoboszlai. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? João Neves. Ruben Neves cuts out the pass. Cannavaro. Torres is onto it in a flash. João Neves. Played back in. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Oh,
execution was lacking. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that is a little undercooked. Olise,
Oh.
over to the left. Now it's Owen.
Yes.
Colo, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Marcos Alonso.
Kan?
Julie. So what can they make of this? Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Owen looking to add to his goal. Threads one in. Fiddles it through.
Hey. Astaga.
Messi.
Alah.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Kimmich. Stojkovic, who's set up one goal so far. Beckham. Szoboszlai.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Szoboszlai. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Iya.
Fernando Torres.
Iya. Oh.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Cambio de jugadores.
Beckham. Julie. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
He'll fancy himself from here. Beckham! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Di sini ada putih.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 23. Beckham. El dorsal 41. El dorsal 11.
That has not gone well.
Serán sustituidos por el
It's a
dorsal
pretty loose
20,
pass.
El dorsal 13.
The final 5 minutes.
El
And
dorsal
he was
9,
quick to react.
El dorsal 4.
Oh, well played, well
el dorsal
sorted out.
18. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Doulé. Chance to shoot now.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Marcos Alonso. He came in hard, very hard.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's had it nicked away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bigo with a definite foul there. No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's got a side of goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Tries to get it clear. Colo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ruben Neves, he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kasih. That looks a good ball through. Kasih. And he's... Kasih! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Colo finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Colo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Corner number 2 then. Ruben Neves plays it. Chance! And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's a decent clearance. Had a shot. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Caught offside that time. Stood up well to him there. Kasih. Palmer. Oh, sweet feet. Palmer is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! And he thumps it clear. And it's Figo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. David Villa. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Figo. Ball is over the line. And it's Figo. Passing nice and neat. He's dealt with that really well. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Gerassi. Back into the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic. Played back in. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Palmer. Now it's Gerassi. And they've got rid. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Gerassi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. Guardiola with the clearance. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Owen. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Colo kick off the second half.
Colo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cannavaro herring after the ball here. Torres. Interesting ball. Messi looking to run onto it. The idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Colo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Olise, Marcos Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. Ruben Neves. Guardiola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
No,
di
it's Kasih.
71.898 spettatori.
Colo, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Colo have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. It's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro. Llorente. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. Big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Tonali. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That has been slung wide. Marcos Alonso. Stojkovic. It's Kimmich. And it's Fernando Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Llorente. Last-ditch defending. Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. He's through, now is he in? Van Dijk has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's really well cleared. Oh, that is a good ball to fight. Has a goal! Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. Italy get themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
Now the finish! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Kimmich's cross. Can he finish? He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi. Cannavaro going full tilt down the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And No, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Now it's Schneider. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kasih. Messi. Schneider. Llorente. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's there to clear it. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 타입. 너무 fugitive, you see my way 멈추지 않아.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Black and white, the prevalent colours here. The Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, now bearing the name of the proud club that call it their home. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Elise. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that is high.
Ruben Neves will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Has a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
They're back on the ball again. And it's Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ruben Neves proves too strong. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Son Heung-min. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning.
Has a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. So we're still where we started right now. And he can clear it away. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's being shifted off it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Hernandez clears it away. Ruben Neves. Kimmich. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. No foul, says the referee. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. And out it comes again. Ball's gone out of play. Olise. Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Valverde. He's in, hits one! Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Son Heung-min tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And he's there to get it away. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Oh, look at the space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Can he latch on to this?
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Stojkovic. Priol does really well to win the ball there. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Gets his pass away. Owen picks it up out wide. Oh, important intercept. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo. Número 23.
Here we go again then.
Entran
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Now it's Messi. Colo-Colo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Mbappe! And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Indonesia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly...
Decent hit! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Colo-Colo are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
He's gone for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Stojkovic cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, he's got a side of goal. There's the hit! Kimmich. Brilliantly cut out. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's given a throw. Interesting ball. That has been cut short.
Colo-Colo are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Torres. Triol wins the duel this time. That'll be a throw-in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Marcos Alonso.
Colo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe. Kimmich getting this one clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. Fernando Torres, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Now the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Número 17.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Marcos Alonso calmly anticipates. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's really well manoeuvred.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
You can run onto that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
He's only too happy to take that back. And he cuts out the supply. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Threads one in. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the flag has... Oh, shooting chance! And that is the last effort of the game. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca nation. As you can see, we've already started here. Marcos Alonso gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Van Dijk makes the interception. He's looking for the runner here, chips it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Olise. And Owen!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa. Shot a goal! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He gets big! Backward it goes. In again. Oh, what a climb! That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back.
Boca Juniors have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
That looks a good ball through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Marcos Alonso clears it away. Has a go! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa looks to get on the end of this. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, super find. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ruben Neves goes short. He's going for goal! Roberto Carlos. That's a shade optimistic. Colo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. 15 minutes till half-time. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now he's off and running. Thiago Silva gets over and intercepts. That has been cut short. Ah, he's given it away. Real chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Colo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ribery is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to get it clear. That is good alertness. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good ball, shots on here. That's a sharp pass. Ribery. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Beckham.
compensación.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And they're quick to get it back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Colo in control at half-time, 2-0.
Cambio.
And we're underway again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Danielson. Foden. Colo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Colo have turned up with a huge...
Torres! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Beckham. And Ribery! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
It's gone out for a throw-in. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Dink through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Denilson. Out of play for a goal kick.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 45.996.
And here's Mbappe. Denilson. He's through now. It's Denilson! He's got a goal! Boca Juniors are all square. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Always onto this. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And it's Fernando Torres. Snipe. Oh, here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thiago Silva cuts out the pass. Van Dijk. Colo still have the cards to affect this game. Owen. Fernando Torres. Foden. Interesting ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Owen. He's found. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Taken back almost at once. Foden. Oh, really cute. What a... Foden! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Owen in acres of space out wide. Lovely ball and a real chance, and the shot! And that was very necessary. And now the hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Owen. He's got away. Heads it! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Número 11. Se va a realizar un cambio.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Colo. And here's a chance. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
He's tried one!
Colo probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
It's gone for a throw-in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's ambitious. And somehow it stayed out. Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Mbappe. Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is a little undercooked. That's the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Great scenes inside the 47,000 capacity Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, home to what many see as the team in Chilean football. We have already started here. Foot in, Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Shot could... Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Colo-Colo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Puyol makes the interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Great chance here from position. Ruben Neves! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Son Heung-min. He's going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Great chance here to level it up. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kimmich. And they're back on the ball again. Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Colo-Colo are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And it's Rooney. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. David Villa.
Colo-Colo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he welcomes it in, and he's intervened well there. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rooney, he's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Rooney. No way through. Messi. Kimmich. And the counter is on. That is a little undercooked. David Villa. Olise. Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ruben Neves goes short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. David Villa. Valverde. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Throw it. And it's Owen. Good spot, he's seen the run. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Messi.
Colo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Triol cuts it out. And it's Son Heung-min. Half-time getting close now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Ruben Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
David Villa. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rooney. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Se solicita la presencia del dueño de un auto azul estacionado en la salida principal del estadio. El auto está a punto de ser
Whistle
revocado.
goes, and we start the second half.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo.
Colo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Número 17.
Colo different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kimmich. And it's Cannavaro. Marcos Alonso. Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nicely weighted ball. Messi.
Header.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's a key interception. And back to the goalkeeper. Marcos Alonso. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Colo still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Rooney. He could be in here. Well, that's well seen too. That has been cut short. Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a go. Oh, glorious! That is a special one. About as smooth as it gets. And surely that settles it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Rooney. He's gone forward. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is out of play.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Caicedo. Messi. Cleared without hesitation. Adeyemi! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Tries to get it clear. Messi! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Kimmich attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pass is just off target. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Colo are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo. Número 6. Número 21. Entran número 14.
Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. David Villa, he is onto this. He can get that clear. And back to the keeper they go.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
Donnarumma
tiempo
with the
reglamentario.
clearance. Time is desperately short now, but it is a
Cambio
corner.
en el Colo-Colo. Número 5.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 7.
Schneider plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So that's it. It is all over. Colo cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.